AC Rams and your Mount Allison Mounties. At this point, I ask you all please rise if you are able to remove your headwear, turn and face our national flag for the pledge of O Canada. Now introducing your officials for this afternoon's matchup. The first official tonight is Mark Mouchard. The second official, Phoebe Jayek. On the lines, Samuel Charest and Aaron Carmichael. Now introducing the starting lineups for the visiting DAL AC Rams. Number 5, Megan McCoons. Number 7, Leah Jollyman. Number 9, Kelly Illinger. Number 11, Ashley Ryder. Number 17, Peyton Cannon. Number 20, Zoe Erickson. Libero number 1, Mary McCoons. And Libero number 14, Ella Dick. The head coach for the Rams is Carrie Peck. And now introducing the starting lineup for your Mount Allison Mounties. Number 3, Marie Boulderdee. Number 5, Logan Tate. Number 8, Maya Ultimo. Number 9, Erica Astafin. Number 11, Emma Burns. Number 15, Ella Boudreau. Libero, number 1, Monica Goyer. And Libero, number 6, Sarah McGinnis. The head coach for your Mount Allison Mounties is Robbie Kress. Now turning the game over to the officials.
Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University in Sackville, New Brunswick. I'm Steve Ridlington along with Ian Allen. We're bringing you this game on ACAA TV, powered by Sports Canada TV. It is ACAA women's volleyball action. The Dalhousie Rams are here at McCormick to face the home court Mount Allison University Mounties. The Mounties on the right side of your screen playing to the left in their home garnets, and the Rams are playing from left to right with their traveling whites. These teams have played on 2 occasions previously in the season, both 3-0 victories for the Mounties. One was here at McCormick on October 27th, and a game at DAL Rams on the 24th. Burns opens the action. Block, down, point, Mounties. Boudreau and Fogarty combined for the block on the right side. That is Emma Burns, the 23-24 All-Canadian, is in the service spot for Mount A. Great to have you with us. We'll tell you about, whoa, oh, what a play by Gallagher, the lib. Number 7 is there, that is Jollymore. Back it comes, the hit, the set, tip, Artabello, the hit, it is in. Oh my goodness. Fogarty found the inside of the line. I don't think you could have got a slip of paper between the line and the ball. It was that tight. Burns going for third consecutive point. She serves right of center. The serve off the libero McCombs. Back to Gallagher. The set, the push. A light one. It is saved by McCombs. The block, it's off of the lib and out first point. 4 touches is the number 1's call on that one. It is now 1 serving 2, and Leah Jollymore will serve. She scores an average of 0.7 points per set. The set, Artabello off of McCombs. Still in play. Out. Point and serve to the Mounties. McGinnis, the lib, out. Estefan goes into that center front spot. She's a specialist. And here is Fogarty. Fogarty serving right of center. 3 serving 1. We're early in set 1. Back row. Jollymore with the set. The hit. Up, down, no. Quality play there from Callie Imikar. Imikar is a force for the Rams. She's number 4 in the league at kills per set with 3.22, number 3 in kills at 148 in the league, and number 5 in service aces per set at 0.65. But serving now is Rideout. 2.9 points. Point to the Mounties. Serve to the Mounties. Ella Boudreau now at the service line. 1 point per set on average. Off of McCombs, the libero, the block. Effort there from Peyton Hannon, number 17. Meets a wall of Garnett, is 5 serving 2. Boudreau going for 2 in a row. She'll serve right of center. Join us, Mounties TV at MTA.ca, Mounties TV at MTA.ca, or the chat box on YouTube. Welcome to our broadcast. We welcome your shout-outs from the Rams Nation or the Mounties Nation. Point and serve to the Rams. Going back now is number 5, Megan McCombs, 1.6 points per set. On average, she'll be left of center. Artabello, the push down and out. Oh my. Quite exciting as we waited for the sphere to return to earth. 6 serving 3. This is Artabello. Artabello, 2.3 points per set at least. Jollymore, the push, up, the set, Burns. All right, we get net infraction there and point to the Mounties. Artabello will go for 2 in a row. They lead the Mounties 7-3 in set number 1 if you're just joining us. Artabello. Long and out. Point and serve to the Rams, 4 serving 7. Now here is Imikar, the veteran. She leads the team in points per set at 4.2. 1.65 aces per set. McGinnis, Tate, Burns. finds the hole between the front line and the back line. It is 8 serving 4. Estefan serving left of center. Verity out in Calgary are having volleyball for brunch, we might say. Oh, kept in there. There is, and Burns, no. Point and serve to the Rams, 5 serving 8. Peyton Hannon, 0.2 points per set, left of center. Here is the serve. McGinnis, Tate, must go, no. Point to the Rams. 6 serving 8. Hannon will go for 2 in a row.
Yeah, Steve, we also have a shout out from Kerry Fogarty already. Let's go Mounties. What a match yesterday. Keep up the hard work. Hi, Steve and Ian. It's lovely sunny day here in Nanaimo.
Excellent. We have a cold, wet one here, but great to have the left coast on board. Thanks so much for joining our broadcast. Easy as that, folks. Off of McCombs, Jollimore, the push in. Great move there by Ashley Rideout from front left. 7 serving 9. Here is number 20, Zoe Erickson. 1.6 points per set. She'll be left of center. McGinnis, Tate, push. Boudreau, Tate, Burns, off of Erickson and down. Point and serve to Mount A and Burns. We've done the full rotation. Burns is back. 10 is serving 7 in set 1. Fogarty with the block. 11 is serving 7 now as Burns goes for 2 in a row. Mounties came off a win yesterday. It was a 3-2 win, a tight one over Mount St. Vincent. Tate, push, back row, Jollimore.
Net violation by Mount Allison on that one.
Yep, thanks Ian. McGinnis is in and Gallagher out. 8 serving 11. And here is Leah Jollimore. 7.7 points per set. Tate, Artabello, Jollimore, Imikar. Okay, number 1 overrules the observation on the floor.
Yeah, just if there's any difference in opinion, R1 is the one it makes the final decision on what the call is going to be in the situation.
Thanks.
And it would have been after with consultation of possibly R2. I didn't quite catch that one. Quite often if they'll overrule the lines judges.
Block. It's alive. Jollimore, Hannon, Burns, Tate, Artabello. It's alive. Must go. The smash in from Imikar. Imikar is a force, as we've said already. McCombs, number 1 playing lib, is number 3 in the league in digs per set, as you might expect of a lib, but she's at 3.63. Here is number 15. This is Caroline Villegas. McGinnis. Oh my, Artabello just had enough to roll the tape. 13 serving 9. Ella Boudreau now in the service spot, right of center. Back row and no. Best laid plans of McCombs. Body surfed on the parquet flooring, but to no avail. That's doing it for the team. 14 serving 9 now. Boudreau wants 2 in a row. Right of center. Up. Kept in. Burns. Tate. Out. Too much on it from Boudreau. Gallagher out. McGinnis in 10 serving 14. This is Megan McCombs. 1.6 points per set. One half of a sisterly pair on the squad. Block. McGinnis up. Tate and Burns. Ooh, it's alive. Jollimore. Hannon. Whoa, quality play. Must go free ball. Immaker off the block and out. Ian Allen Immaker is a force to be reckoned with on the Rams.
Solid player. She's every season. Her numbers are up there. She's going to be a threat no matter what point of the match it is.
Immaker. Oh, bingo, bongo, says Estefan. Oh my goodness, there's a crater in the floor. 15 serving 11. Here is Artabello. Artabello, 2.3 points. Quality dig. Jollimore sets it. Immaker. Gallagher is there. McCombs, Jollimore, the push, in. Erickson likes it. So do her teammates. Won the ball, won the serve. Immaker to the line. Leading scorer. She's number 5 in the league in service aces. Point to the Mounties. There was a touch on the way by. Fogarty's come in, and here is Sarah Mason. That's something of a regular exchange, isn't it, Ian? Mason for Estefan.
Yeah, she'll come back for service and then to play back row defense through this part of the rotation. It gives Estefan a little bit of a break and a little bit stronger defensive player in the back row.
Oh my, some quality decision making on that front line for the Rams. Until I comment on it, that is.
Well, that wasn't really front row. That was just, it went off the block, and the cover that should have been coming up from the back row didn't quite get there in time. A little late adjusting to where that hit was coming from, and had weight back on the heels rather than up on the front of the feet and shifting forward towards the ball.
McCombs, Jollimore, the push. Tate. Out it goes, and point and serve to the Rams. Boudreau out, McGinnis in, 13 serving 17. Number 15 comes out, that is Vilgas, as number 11 Rideout comes back in. Here is Hannon with the serve. Jollimore the set. Wow, Rideout has been impressive from that left front.
Yeah, solid. Just it took a little bit off, hit cross court. That ball came down right around the attack line, 3 meter line at the attack line. Hard to get to under most circumstances.
Hannon wants 2 in a row. She's left of center on this serve. Here we come. Artabello, Tate, down. Fogarty with the smash. Logan Tate right of center for the serve. 14 serving.
One nice thing
18.
to see is one nice thing to see is Tate's actually mixing up the speed of the attack. So in other words, that was a quick set, short in the middle. It makes it so the blockers can't get solid positioning on it. Immaker back row, And not sure if that blockers caught that or not, or it was just all net, but it still stayed down on the Ram side. Mounties point, and Logan Tate back to serve.
14 serving 19. We've got a timeout. All right, Verity Turpin has checked in. Good morning from Calgary, cheering on the girls from a cold Calgary today. Yesterday's game was an exciting one for sure. Go Mounties, go for another win today. And so Verity Turpin checking in from Calgary. Great to have you aboard. And don't forget, folks, Mounties TV at MTA.ca, Mounties TV at MTA.ca, all lowercase via email in real time, or the chat box on YouTube.
Yeah, in other action currently, we have St. Thomas Tommies are in Moncton to play the Crandall Chargers. They've split the first two sets, and St. Thomas is currently up 23-19 in the third set.
Excellent, Ian, and I think we can share in games earlier today. UNBSJ took a 3-0 victory over Université Saint-Anne, and Holland surprisingly took a 3-0 victory over UKC in Halifax. So not a great weekend for the Blue Devils, it must be said.
Yeah, would expect Kings to have been the slightly stronger team out of that one, but Holland is sort of coming back in off the break, and after the holiday break, they've been playing some solid ball since, sort of getting ready to play this second term, make the run for playoff positioning.
At the set break, we'll talk about the standings as manipulated by yours truly after the two victories declared today. We'll talk about that shortly. Jollymore up, Erickson. What a dig from Artabello. Tate, Burns, the hit, back, down, Fogarty. Not only is she a quality player, but that grin suggests she enjoys it, Ian. 20 serving 14, Logan Tate. Jollymore keeps it alive. And into the twine, off of Rideout, 21-14.
Yeah.
Tate.
Rideout looked a little hesitant there. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like she might be. No, she is front row, but just a little uncertain on the timing. Sort of tried to do a soft shot, roll shot over the net, and put it into the net instead.
Jollymore. Emakar. Oh, kept in. Oh, wow. Some magic on the Mountie front line, Ian.
Well focused. Had two players over to get that ball that was heading for the side post, heading for the post fairly quickly. Yeah, would have been Mason. It would have been underneath that, but Burns got her hands on it up a little taller, got up under, kept the ball in play first.
Oh my! Service error, Ian. 15 serving 22. Here is number 19, Lauren Fulton, at 0.7 points per set. Burns, Tate. Hannon, dead ball, it hit the ceiling. 23-15. We have a timeout, take
nope.
it. No, a swap, I'm sorry. My apologies. Emma Burns, right of center, will serve. Rideout, must go. McCombs, the lib. Boudreau, Jollymore. It's alive. Hit and out. 16 points now for the Rams. They win the point. They win the serve. It is Leah Jollymore. Here they come. Oh, it's a live free ball to the Mounties. Sit. Finds the inner line. 24 serving 16. Marie Fogarty now we have Mason out and Estefani, and there's the reverse of that swap we talked about earlier.
To get that extra height and a strong middle player back in the front when they're up in the front row again.
Fogarty off of McCombs. Jollymore. Imakar with the smash. Must go. Up. Estefan in. Oh, quality play. Rideout showing great skill when she's in that left front position. She'll go back now for the serve, Ashley Rideout.
Yeah, her timing going up for hits has been excellent so far today, and just she's executing when she's staying calm and making good decisions.
Rideout. Jollymore, it's alive. Oh, yeah, brought back in. Net infraction there.
Yeah, Mount Elson player trying to get back and drifted towards the net to get the ball just over her hands, and she drifted back into the nets. I think that was Tate.
18 serving 24. This is Rideout. Tate. And out it goes. That is the set point. 25-18 for Mount A in set number 1. Ian Allen, your thoughts as we do in summary there, your thoughts on that first set?
It was good to see Mount Allison. They were really focused on, they seemed to be really focused on where the ball was on their side of the net in particular. Great job getting to troublesome balls and keeping them in play. There's some great, excellent digs. On the side coming and basically good choices on offense and adjusting that speed with the type of set that's going across to the hitters. From coming in from the Rams side, Imaker and Rideout are as strong as ever. Rideout may be a little sort of standing a little more consistent than she has been in some matches in the past, which is good to see for her. A little troublesome for Mount A at that point, but we'll see what happens. Imaker's there, and they're not adjusting to scramble balls quite as well as Mount A has been.
Right on. Thank you, Ian. And we talked about the standings and what a mix master it's going to be on the run. With the two wins earlier in the day, that's UNBSJ over St. Anne and Holland over UKC. This is my best extrapolation of the standings at this time. Mounties stand at 12-1. They're in first place right now. Regardless, that's before this game. UNBSJ has 24 points as well, but the Mounties hold the tiebreaker between those two clubs. Holland, with the victory, jumps ahead of the two other teams it was tied with, the Rams and UKC coming into this one. Rams, no points out of the weekend, so they will stay in the lower pack. But it might be said that there are four teams within 4 points of each other in the middle stretch. So 3-6 right now is anybody's ball game, and Stu is 2 points back in seventh. So wow, Ian, it's going to be a roller coaster and a fun ride to the end of the regular season. With things so tight in the middle of the standing.
Yeah, definitely 1 through 3. The top 3 have separated themselves a little bit from everybody else. That's sort of what maybe not exactly what we were a little surprised at the start of the season with the Mount St. Vincent start of the season, but they've worked themselves back up in, and they're definitely going to be a contender for those top 3 spots. As you said, 6 teams make the playoffs. 4 through 7 right now could be anybody.
Absolutely.
The only one that's really just doesn't really have much of a chance at the moment would be St. Anne. Just because they've yet to win a match. They've given some people some nightmares almost.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Crandall's looking at a long uphill struggle to meet one of those 6 spots, but hey, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Verity checked in once again from Calgary, and there are plans afoot, shall we say, for some major spectating volleyball-wise in the eastern part of the country later in the season. So thanks, Verity, for sharing those plans with us. We appreciate it. And join us, the chat group on YouTube or the Mounties mailbox at mountiestv at mta.ca.
Yeah,
we're back in action.
Having a little bit of an issue with the YouTube chat box right now just because of internet connectivity with my laptop. But hopefully that will sort itself out shortly.
All right, point to the Rams to open things up here. This is Catherine Wilkie serving for DAL. 0.4 points per set. Tate. McCain in now for Mount A. McGinnis. Burns. Burns drops it left in behind that front row in the vacant area. One serving one. All right, Estefan is in. The lib is out. Marie Fogarty is right of center for the serve. Serving one in set number 2. Off of McCombs. The hit kept alive. Tate. Henry with the boomer. It is set. Oh. Henry rolls it over the tape. And Marin McCombs, the lib, unable to dig it, although I think she was almost below the varnish trying to get that one.
Definitely a good effort to get at that one. Henry did a good job. She realized there was a good solid block up that. They had 2-player block in the middle, so he took a little bit off of it, trying to get the ball coming across the net once the blockers were down out of the way. And a long serve.
Yep, ball went through the back door, and it is 2 serving 2. This is right out for the Rams, right of center. It is out the back door too, Ian. McGinnis comes out. Gallagher comes in. Logan Tate, right of center, 3 serving 2. You're watching ACAA TV, powered by Sport Canada TV. I'm Steve Ridlington. Ian Allen is our analyst and tech producer. Another point to the Mounties. Ben Hootchard is our camera guy. And our good friend Joel Lippert is keeping us all in check. A big job, but somebody's got to do it. All right, here is Tate into the twine. Happens to the best. A service error. Here's number 5. This is Megan McCombs. She'll be left of center with the service for the Rams. McGinnis, Tate, Burns, out. All even now, I believe. Yes, indeed, 4 serving 4 as McCombs chases another point. The only pink sneakers on the court. Just a little fashion aside for you. Henry, Tate. Quality dig, it's up, must go. Hannon, no.
Ball didn't get up over the top of the net, came back down. Fourth contact called. And there are 2 players. One is always actually 3 with pink sneakers.
And that is
Mary McCombs. We also have, where do we go? Gallagher and Estefan for Mount A are both wearing pink.
Oh, yes, there we go. Thank you. A critical element of our coverage. Oh, Rideout tried, did her best, but Emma Burns now 6 serving 4. Emma Burns right of center. Rideout, the set. Immaker with the hit. It's alive. Immaker. And Erickson into the twine. 7 serving 4. Burns right of center.
Yeah, Erickson's timing is usually a lot better than that. A lot closer to the top. If it's going to hit the net, it's right just under the tape. So that was a little unusual for her. I don't think we'll see a whole lot more of those. Point.
Gallagher with the free ball. Hannon the block. Henry and Estefan. Estefan, Ian, is number 4 in the league in blocks per set at .71. 8 serving 4. Burns right of center.
And those blocks are ones that actually end a rally. Is what they're called. Used to be called blocking stuffs.
Estefan surgically introduces the ball to a vacant spot. We've got a timeout taken by Carrie Peck, the head coach of the Rams. Robbie Krause is the man at the helm of the Mounties, of course.
Yeah, and a bit of an update from Crandall University in Moncton. It's not looking so good for the Chargers at the moment. St. Thomas won that second set. They're up 2-1, and Tommies are leading the third set 11-7 at the moment.
Okay, thanks, Ian. And earlier action we shared with you, UNBSJ Seawolves, 3-0 victors over Université Saint-Anne-Dragon. And the homestand for UKC did not go well this weekend as they lost their second match of the weekend to Holland College, 3-0 there. Both matches were 3-0 losses to the Hurricanes by the Blue Devils. 9 serving 4. 9 serving 4. McCombs. Emakar. Yeah, right side. A real confidence booster for her squad, and leads by example, and a quality cheerleader, it might be said as well. So kudos to Emakar. Off of Burns and out. Sorry, Ian.
Followed up by the tough service by Emakar for the ace on that one.
6 serving 4. We're in set 2. Mounties took the first set 25-18.
6 serving 9. Yep.
All right.
Another ace for Emakar. That's just sort of off the player and shanked out.
7 serving 9. All right.
Emakar serving that ball tough. It's coming down with pretty good spin on it, and it's just Mounties haven't quite got a handle on it to get that clean pass in place, so they can run their offense.
That's what Erickson wanted to do. They've tied it up. You can see a swell of confidence bubbling up on the Rams side of the net, Ian.
Yeah, Tate was concerned about where she's moving backwards, concerned with where the net was, and just pushed up. We meant to have the ball tight to the net and low, but just a little too far. Erickson, it crossed that vertical plane, and Erickson was able to tap it down.
There is the service error. It almost slipped out, Ian, but I caught it. 10 serving 9. Verity, Erica ready to serve. Left of center. Right out the dig. Hannon, Estefan, Tate, Burns, Emakar, block, Fogarty, yes. Ian, we're seeing Catherine Wilkie provide some quality play on the front line, number 8 for the Rams. I just wanted to bring that up. 11 serving 9. Estefan wants another.
Wilkie is a consistent set. Like, she's a setter. She blocks reasonably well. She's always aware of where the ball is. You can see that one sort of popped off across the net on outside the antenna. Point for Dalhousie Rams.
Hannon now left of center. 10 serving 11. Burns. Quality block from Erickson. gotta chuckle, Ian. Erickson just so tied up emotionally with the game and with the success of her move. These women are so committed. Just great. Hannon left of center. Out.
That one drifted just a little bit too far left and went just outside the sideline.
Here's Anna McCain. We haven't seen her from the service line until this moment. 2.3 points per set, serving right of center. And number 11 says, I'll look after that, and she did, Ashley Rideout. Number 5, Megan McCombs comes in, and Marin McCombs comes out. Service from Erickson, left of center, 12 serving 12, all tied up here in set number 2. McGinnis, Tate, Henry, Imakar, Hannon, no. Point to the Mounties, serve to the Mounties, 13-12. A tight seesaw battle here, Ian, in set number 2.
Yeah, Rams are actually they're communicating a little better on the floor, a little better, just sort of getting better contacts on most of the balls. Right on cue for me on that one, wasn't it?
Yep. Megan McCombs. Little skew on the GPS. 14 serving 12 now. This is Julia Henry. Net ball. That was a service error. And Henry's always, the Henry clan, great supporters of the Mounties. I don't know if they're in Collingwood this weekend, but check in. Paul, if you are, we'd be great to hear from you. Here we come, McCombs, the lib. Henry, Tate, McCain, it is alive. No. 4 touches, okay.
It was red ball. It moved to net. It was almost, but if anything it looks like if anything made contact with the blocker's hand, it would have been the net being pushed by the ball rather than the ball making contact. Therefore, fourth contact.
Tate. Wilkie. Imakar out. We have a lead to the Rams, I'm not sure we've said that a whole lot of times thus far in the match, Ian. So, Wilkie, right of center. Burns, Tate, block. That is McComb.
Yeah, Megan McCombs.
Megan on this occasion. 2-point lead to the Rams. Wilkie, right of center. Wilkie, right of center. McGinnis, Tate, Burns. Oh, wow. Imakar takes no prisoners, Ian Allen.
Yep.
17-14, timeout, Mounties.
Yeah, that's one where it looked like there's a big gap in the back row on the defense, but I think it's the 2 defenders in that back that are deep on the back row are supposed to be either side of the sort of a cone coming out from where the 2-player block was up at the front net. The blockers just didn't quite get their hands closed in. It went between the 2 blockers, and those ones are tough to play. And at Crandall University, St. Thomas Tommies are still up in that third set, 19-12 over the Crandall Chargers at the moment. All
right. Looks like a 4 for sure and possibly 5.
No, actually, that we will. Well, this is the 4. This is the 4th set. My fault, not the 3rd, because Tommies are up 2-1. It looks like it'll probably finish off on this one, but you never know for sure. And just to remind, if anybody wants to reach out to us, please use mountiestv@mta.ca. Email. For some reason, even though I seem to have a fairly solid internet connection on my laptop now, the chat line for the YouTube does not seem to have come back up yet. Yeah, Coach Krause on this one, all he's looking for this one is just to break that momentum that the Rams have built up over the last 3 or 4 points, and just sort of get the Mounties in there so they're just focused back on let's go play this point. Doesn't matter what just happened.
McGinnis, Tate, Burns. Point to the Mounties. This is Fogarty.
Yeah, they had a good 2-player block up against Burns on that one, but she managed to sort of get it tight on the net and sort of just the point where it caught the blockers' forearms and came down their side of the net.
McCombs, Imikar, Henry, Burns, Wilkie, McCombs, Imikar, Henry, Tate, McCain, in. Read that placement so well.
Yeah, excellent decision by Tate to set up because all the blockers were pushing over towards the other side because there was nobody behind her in the front row. That back row hit solidly hit by McCain right down the line, deep into the corner.
Wilkie, the push. Look. Great emotion from the athletes involved here. McGinnis in ad lib. Here is number 15. That is Vilgas. Vilgas coming in. 18 serving 16 now. 18 serving 16. Left of center. Out.
Everybody trying to dive out of almost jump out of the way. Go, no, don't hit me.
It's not mine. I didn't do it. Logan Tate, right out comes in. Vilgas comes out.
Yeah, I know I was making a little bit of fun of that, but it looks entertaining as that kind of entertaining as you're watching it. But it's a lot tougher than it looks when you're out there you're getting prepared to step towards the ball. All of a sudden, you're trying to back away.
Absolutely.
It's good body control.
Imikar.
Great dig by Tate.
Imikar, the block. Oh, so close. McCombs, the lib out. Erickson in. This is Megan McCombs. 19 serving 17. McCombs left of center. Henry, Tate. Must go right out the block. Ooh, Estefan. Did you see the vertical leap on Estefan? That's one of the great qualities she possesses, Ian.
Yeah, up there well. She also great timing on that back row hit. She saw that it was back row. That's where it was coming from. She timed her jump, their blocking jump, to go with that hitter.
Burns right of center. McCombs, Wilkie, Hannon. Must go, it's alive. Erickson, Wilkie, Imikar. It's a classic move. She shares a round of good jobs with her teammates in the huddle. 20 serving 18. We're in the second set. Mounties took the first, 25-18. McGinnis. Oh, ouch. Airmail.
Wow.
Express.
Blockers went up with Tate, the setter, and oh my heavens. Which is a little strange because Tate's back row at that point. She's up there. She pushes it, goes up that high, hits the ball over the net. It's going to be called for a back row attack. Just need to be Rams to be a little more aware of who's at the net at any particular moment.
Wilkie, Erickson with the push. Mason, Tate, Fogarty down and point. It's all even at 20-20. Here is Sarah Mason. 0.9 points per set. Mason in. Trio of Rams watched it land. Got a timeout. Got a message in the mailbox, Ian. Steve and Ian, great coverage today. Love that gym. Let's go, Mounties. Keep the winning streak going. That's Paul, Eleanor, and Duncan. Collingwood, Ontario fans. Jenny and Naomi are in PEI. Let's go. That's Paul, Henry, and the Henry clan cheering particularly for number 4, but also cheering for the Mounties. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, late in the fourth set in Moncton, Crandall's fought their way back in. It was 21-21, but St. Thomas just won this. Just won the point. It's 22-21. They're serving in that fourth set. St. Tom and Tommy's lead the match 2-1 at the moment.
Wow, going to be an exciting next few moments in that one. 21-20. We've got our own brand of excitement here in set number 2. Sarah Mason will be right of center to continue her service run, looking for a 3rd consecutive point. Ian, I should not have said that, should I?
As much as we may think we have an effect on anything that's happening in the court, probably had nothing to do with your comment. Again, they're just trying to make those serves into tough positions, which means there's very little margin for error either on the net or in the lines, depending on whether you're going short or deep.
Yeah, Hannon to Burns to Tate. Henry.
Hit the antenna.
Yepper, 22-21. Hannon will go for 2 in a row.
Yeah, and that antenna is set up great on the outside, just on the outside edge of the sideline. So if any contact with it, or if the ball's over any part of that, like over the antenna at all, it's considered to be out.
And out it was. Hannon's serve as well, Ian. 22-22. And we need to make a note for fans new to the game, right, Ian? A victory margin is 2 points,
Yep.
correct?
Must win the set by 2 points, yes. I think the highest I've seen was a 37-35 senior men's match.
Wow.
The guys were beat after that set.
Anna McCain, right of center for the serve, 23 serving 22. An exciting seesaw. And down it goes, off of McCombs and out. Potential. Oh, I don't know if we want to get that sign on camera, but there we are. 24-22. Potential set point. Ride out, Wilkie. Erickson. Ride out, Wilkie. There it is. Fogarty. Set number 2 to the Mounties. But a great one at 25-22, Ian. Excitement.
And that four set up in Crandall is 24-24. So they're going to be going to at least 26. We'll see what happens there.
Yes. Wow. Wow.
That set, we definitely saw Dalhousie come out. They were a little more relaxed than they were in a good part of that first set. They played a little better communication. They were basically passing a little better, staying in contact with each other, so they were getting to those balls that were the ones that they've been scrambling for in that first set and not getting to.
Right on, Ian. And let's just talk about Mounties that are significant in the individual stats this week. Marie Fogarty leads the league in hitting percentage at .409, Ian.
Yeah.
So number 1 in the league.
And that would be any kills minus hitting errors divided by total attempts, which would be anything that's a kill, an error, or the play continues on.
And guess who's number 2 at .354?
Wouldn't be Estefan, would it?
Yes, Erica Estefan, number 2. And Estefan, as we mentioned before, number 4 in blocks per set at .71. And then Logan Tate is number 3 in the ACAA in assists per set at 7.76. So and we already talked about those Rams who are making a significant contribution through recognition in the top 5 of their respective categories as well. We are set for very soon for set number 3 here at McCormick Gym. I'm Steve Ridlington. Ian Allen is our analyst and technical producer. Ben Houchard is our camera guy. Thanks so much for being with us. Your Mounties TV crew. This game brought to you on ACAA TV, powered by Sports Canada TV. And Mounties have our road trips coming up, Ian. It'll be a little bit before we see them again here at McCormick.
Yeah, I think they're on the road the next couple of weekends. I don't think we see them again. And where'd my phone go? It's great keeping notes, but you have to be able to get at them to find them.
The next Friday evening, the Mounties will be at Holland. That'll be a That should be a dandy contest indeed.
Yeah, and we won't see them here at home until Saturday, the 15th of February for that week. They're finishing up that weekend.
I know they've got a game against Crandall, and they've got a road trip weekend doubleheader with Université Saint-Anne coming up soon as well. So.
Yep. And Crandall has snuck through and won that fourth set up in Moncton, 26-24 over St. Thomas Tommies. They are now 2 sets apiece. They'll play that fifth set to 15 points.
Wow, that'll be interesting because the Tommies are at the bottom of that 4-pack, looking up at the middle of the range.
And almost every match for Crandall right now is a must-win situation
to stay alive,
to keep their hopes functional rather than mathematical.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't want to have to rely on help from your friends, I guess, too much,
or too much help, I think is the thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're trying to say. Emma Burns, Hannon, Wilkie, ride out. We have got Chloe Palmer. Chloe's first action of the match. Artabello. And Palmer with a quality contribution. She is a natural left, I think, Ian. So that's coaches are taking that into consideration, right?
It's nice to have that left-hand hitter over on that right side, so they get their hand on the inside of the court. They have a choice to go cross-court or down the line, much easier.
Right on. Wilkie, ride out. Estefan, Palmer, the block. Oh.
Nope.
Yep,
blocker didn't contact the ball. They caught the same thing again. It hit the tape, but didn't get enough up over to actually make contact with the blocker's hand. R2 had that. I saw R2 had that call, and R1 saw that signal from R2, agreed, and made the call.
Tate. Wow, came right back at Artabello off the block. I think Artabello was surprised by the velocity of her shot when it came right back at her. 3-1, 3 serving 1 now. This is right out, serving right of center. Reach out to us in real time via email, all lowercase, mountiestv at mta.ca, mountiestv at mta.ca. Oh, yes. Palmer said, I did that, teammates. Gallagher in, McGinnis out. Palmer, 2.6 points per set on average. And the ball patrol taking care of things. Ride out, Wilkie. It's alive, Gallagher. Down off the block. Imakar and McCombs had the block.
Great court awareness by Gallagher there, where she's the lib. She's back. If she's been either in contact with that attack line or any up in front of it, and does that overhand pass to a hitter, it's considered a back row attack. She knew she was just behind the line. Beautiful back set.
Service error by Palmer, but true confession, she says, that's on me, that's on me. And this is Megan McCombs now, serving left of center, 4 serving 3. Soft one, Burns is there. Tate.
Net contact by Erickson on that one when she followed through, caught the net on the way down.
4 serving 4, all tied up now, and here is Artabello, right of center. Artabello. Over, McCombs, Wilkie, Imakar, Tate. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Wow, Ian, just fractions of an inch,
Yep.
Fractions of an inch. 5 serving 4 lead swing, and here's the ever-threatening Imakar. We have sung her praises, and rightfully so. Back it comes. Ardabello. 2-point lead, 6 serving 4 now as Imakar. It is let's see, Burns, McCombs, Wilkie, Imakar out. I was going to say, Imakar, a tremendous player in her own right, but it's the poise she shares and confidence she brings to her teammates that's equally valuable.
She's a great leader on the court. St. Thomas is up 5-2 in that fifth and final set. Crandall stepped out to a 2-0 lead. St. Thomas have scored 5 straight, and Crandall's just called a timeout to try and reset themselves there.
Erica Estefan, left of center. Verity, here we go. McCombs, Wilkie, ride out, Ardabello, Tate, down off the block. Mounties take the point, take the lead, 7 serving 6. If you're just joining us, the Mounties are up 2-0, 25-18, 25-22. Second set was as good a set of volleyball as you'll see. Hannon, the block.
Okay. I wasn't sure which way the ball caught the intent, which way it going across. Apparently it was on the original hit. It clipped it, but I think it went off the blocker's hands and then off the antenna again. But it's that first contact with the antenna that put it out, giving Mount A the point.
Up it comes. Over. Ardabello.
Net contact by the Rams blocker again.
Mounties are stretching the lead. They're now ahead by 3, 9 serving 6. 9 serving 6. Ride out. Imakar, block. Burns and Fogarty on the block that time, Ian. We've got a timeout call, and
yep.
We know from your past description that Coach Peck simply wants to refocus things.
Yeah, she wants them just basic. Okay, let's wipe out don't think about what's happened up to this point. Let's go back. This is, you know what you have to do. Let's go do it, because a lot of it's happened with that one. Imakar had a tough time trying to get to that because the set was a little too far into the court for where she was coming from in the back row, which is really unusual from Wilkie on those sets, because she's normally pretty good on placing those. But again, it's just they're almost like they're overthinking things a little too much at the moment and trying to be too perfect, and do that. You tense up a little bit. It makes it tough to control for a setter. It makes it tough to control that precise location that they're trying to put the ball to. And Imakar just wasn't quite able to make the adjustment on that last one. And so she hit the ball. She was far too low when she made contact with the ball. Couldn't get it over the net.
Right on, Ian, and my goodness. I just looking at the stats numbers, Ian, and Mounties come into this one with a 12-game winning streak.
Yep. They lost that first match down in Halifax against University of King's College Blue Devils, and have been solid on everything since. Fairly solid enough on everything since.
Floater, Ardabello. Oh my! That ball had a vapor trail, Ian. It did indeed.
Oh yeah, Sub Burns winding up for that one. She said the set was right where she wanted it for her timing, and she just came down on top of it solidly. Tough serve right there, just spun off the top of the net, dropped in behind the front row.
Mounties.
Astafan serving again. Go. Overpass with it. Ramson Bean will stick with it. Erickson pushes it deep. Ardabello, great job pushing it over. And
wow, Mounties.
That rally looked a little, I know it may sound a little harsh, but that rally looked a little bit like a comedy of errors. There weren't a lot of clean contact stuff. everybody's just doing everything they could to keep the ball and playing it over the net. And just the last error happened to be made by the Rams on that one, as opposed to the Mounties.
All right. Service error, even from the best. It'll go to the Rams.
Yeah, they're checking it, asking for a they're asking for a rotation check so they make sure they send the correct player back to serve.
All right, Ian, just looking at this week's top 15 rankings. Lakeland, of course, number 1. When aren't they, it might be said.
Solid program.
Yeah, top ACAA team at number 12 this week, Mount Allison Mounties.
Yeah.
Now, there's a Kings there. I'm assuming it's our Kings.
No.
Or there's another Kings, isn't there?
Yep, that's out in Alberta.
Yep. So the Alberta Kings are in 14th. But Mount A, the only ACAA team in the top 15 ranked this week. They come out on Tuesdays, so as of last Tuesday, Mounties were 12th in the nation in the top 15. Right out, Jollymore. Little surprise move there. Burns puts it. Oh, yep.
The hit went off the antenna and then made contact. Then to the blocker's hands.
8 serving 14. With the serve is number 19. This is Lauren Fulton. McGinnis. Burns. Point to the Mounties. Serve to the Mounties.
Substitution, entering the game for the Mounties, number 4.
Burns will come out.
Yeah, she was fully focused on getting her head in the right place to make that service and didn't realize she was the one being subbed in for.
All
and
right.
as solid a two-way player as Burns is, it still gives her a little bit of a break. Henry's in. Good server there. And so, yeah. Server there. And a little more active defensively in the back row.
Rideout in. Oh, nice placement there by Rideout. And we've commented earlier in the broadcast about her success at left front position. Samuel Nadeau has checked in on the mailbox. Let's keep the streak going, girls. He's supporting the Mounties. Henry. Artabello. Wow, finds the center of the donut there, Ian. Point and serve to the Mounties. 16 serving 9 in set number 3. Marie Fogarty, right of center, left of center now. Just stepped across that center line. McCombs, Jollymore, Wilkie, or that was Imikar, my mistake. Point to the Rams. And here is Rideout.
Now serving for the Rams, number 11, Ashley Rideout.
And still alive, McCombs. Hannon. All right. Artabello unable to respond. Point and serve to the Rams. 11 serving 16. This is Rideout to serve. McGinnis, Tate, Artabello. Coming up, Imikar, the block. The hit. Oh my. Off of Tate, off of Henry, and out. Rideout. Rung by rung, the Rams are clawing their way back. It is 12 serving 16. Rideout, right of center. It's alive. Imikar. Rideout, or check that, Jollymore. Palmer. Artabello, McCombs. Free ball, McGinnis. Rideout. Imikar off of McGinnis. Tate keeps it in. Henry puts it back. McCombs, Jollymore, Emakar, whoa, ho, ho.
Somehow she was managing to hit the ball harder each contact.
I
The
know,
three hits
I
that
was
she
just
made
going to
that
say,
rally.
did you see that wind up? Ian Allen, 13, serving 16, a hard-earned point. Rideout wants to help her squad here. McGinnis, Tate, Palmer, Mounties.
Yeah. Great job by Palmer to use the blocker and wipe the ball off of her hands and out.
Palmer serving right of center, 17 serving 13. Mounties are up 2-0. Hannon keeps it in play. Short one. Estefan. Point to the Rams.
That pesky antenna sneaking in the way again.
Marin McCombs, the lib comes out. Number 19, Fulton, a tall woman on the squad, inserted in that front line. Megan McCombs on the service. Block, up, no. Oh, just across in time. Tate, out, point to the Rams. They're only 2 points back now, Ian. 15 is serving 17. 15 serving 17. Henry, Tate. Oh my, too much on it from Rideout. Point and serve. Mounties. Okay, McGinnis out. Gallagher in. Artabello out. Mason in. Mason to serve. 18 is serving 15. McCombs, Jollymore, Rideout. Henry in. We've seen that come out of. We've seen that arrow come out of Henry's quiver before, Ian. That direct shot across. 19 serving 15. Mason. Rideout, Jollymore, Emakar. Yeah. Great from Emakar there. 16 serving 19. Emakar. We talked about her leadership and her skill set. McGinnis. Tate. In. Estefan. Got that ball spin that just pulled it back off that back white line in. All right. Out it goes. Isabel Kraus picks up a point. 21 serving 16. Kraus, left of center. Another point for Kraus, 22-16. Timeout, Ian Allen. I don't know, we saw some glimmer of comeback for the Rams, but that's flickering.
Yeah, just like Emakar was playing solid, making solid contacts, back, getting everything back across. That she was leading their push back into it at that point. Which is great to see. Mounties just be able to get a couple of quick ones turned around back on them, and that energy flow is switched back over to Mounties are running right now, and it's that streak that they want, that Coach Peck wants to try and interrupt at the moment. Okay, and it's looking like St. Thomas Tommies have defeated Crandall Chargers 3-2. Looks like the last set would have been either 15-9 or 15-10.
All right, so
it's going to solidify St. Thomas's position in the playoffs.
Contingent on the outcome of this, that will put St. Thomas, UKC, and DAL all with 12 points.
Yep. and makes Chargers bid for a playoff position that much tougher.
Running out of time and timetable, one could say. All right. Kraus continues. Over the tape. Wow, there's a quality play from number 19. That is Fulton. 17, serving 22. Hannon, my apologies. Hannon is with the service. Henry, Tate, Palmer, Rideout, Henry, McComb, Jollimore, Rideout, McGinnis, Tate, push by Henry, dig by Emicar, push, Tate, McGinnis, Palmer, McCombs, Jollimore, Emicar, and out. 18 serving 22. I think I know who my candidate for player of the game is on the Rams side, Ian Allen.
If we were giving one out, I'm with you on that one.
All right. Here is Hannon. Left of center. Henry. Tate. Hit. Rideout. Out. 23 serving 18. Point to the Mounties. Serve to the Mounties. Gallagher in. McGinnis out. A lib swap for the Mounties. Logan Tate to serve. Right of center. Logan Tate. McCombs, Jollymore. Fulton. Mason. Alive by Fogarty. Rideout, the block. McCombs, Jollymore, Emicar. Oh my. Wow. Mason gave her all in. That was impressive.
Excellent job to get to that ball. It came back over. Middle blocker for Rams was hoping to go up and block. I realized it was she started to push up. It was going to go over. She wasn't going to be able to reach it. It came down and dropped right behind her.
Game point and set point possible here. Emicar says, here it is. 25-18. 3-0 for the Mounties. Ian, an exciting third set, it must be said. Your thoughts?
Yeah, definitely back and forth a little bit. That third set was definitely a game of streaks on that one because the teams just sort of took a couple of turns in who was having the advantage and the more confidence at any given moment. Mounties were able to pull that one out in the end, which is good to see for them. That's toughening things up for them. So that's definitely going to solidify. That keeps them in first place at the moment. They'll be 13-1. St. John is now 12-2, so they're right in behind them. Mount St. Vincent sitting at had the day up 9-4, so they're sitting.
Then Holland is now at 7-7.
Yep.
And then there's a three-way jam: DAL, UKC, and Stu.
All at 6-8, and Crandall next at 3-10 now. So I said it's a tough job. Crandall's not out yet. It's going to be tough for them. It was good to see a lot of Emicar stood out. She was just confident with the ball almost every time she contacted it. Erickson wasn't quite as solid in the middle as she has been in some past matches, but I'm sure that'll come back as the season develops again for the second term. That'll work its way back into where it was before.
All right, Ian Allen, the Mounties streak now at 13. I hope that gets the attention of the top 15 voters.
Well, last week they went up one with that second win over St. John. They only went up one position. I think it was only that one position jump up because they had beaten UNBSJ just before the holiday break, 3-1. Then did it again. It's against the same team. The interesting ones. Well, yesterday's match against Mount St. Vincent, beating them 3-2 is helpful. They'll probably stay where they are. They may move up one more notch, but I don't know if it'll be much more than that.
Right.
But it's
on.
still nice to see that positioning in the national ranking.
Yep, adds to the curriculum vitae, as it were.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ian. Ian Allen has been our analyst and our technical producer. Ben Hoochard is our camera guy. I'm Steve Ridlington. Thanks for watching here on ACAA TV, powered by Sports Canada TV. Mounties take their 13th consecutive win. It's a 3-0 victory over the DAL Rams. And 25-18, 25-22, 25-18 were the scores. Thanks so much for being with us. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks to all our correspondents for checking us out. And quality volleyball indeed. ACAA Women's Volleyball. Mounties 3, Dalhousie Rams no score from McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University in Sackville. Signing off for our Mounties TV crew, I'm Steve Ridlington. So long, everyone.